Wyatt Earp was a lawman immortalized in the movie Tombstone. That's not the only time Earp has been the subject of a movie or TV show, but it's the only one that matters for this video as I discuss fact and fiction of the movie. Here we go. First off, there were a lot more Earps than it shows in the movie. There were 10 total, including Wyatt. The Earps arrived in Tombstone in December 1879, 2 full years before the gunfight at the OK Corral. Earp did become part owner of the Oriental Saloon, like in the movie. Tombstone did leave out the fact that he worked as a shotgun guard for Wells Fargo. Virgil Earp was already a deputy U.S. Marshal before they came to Tombstone. One big difference in the shooting of Town Marshal Fred White was that he was actually in his 30s, not an old man. Before the OK Corral gunfight, Wyatt struck up a deal with Ike Clanton to turn in 3 fellow cowboys for a stagecoach robbery that left 2 people dead. Ike was worried Wyatt would tell the other cowboys of the steal and made threats against the Earps and Holiday for months. The gunfight at the OK Corral is one of the most famous gunfights in history and happened pretty close to how the movie portrays it, depending on whose version of the story you believe. It was much shorter in real life though, lasting only 30 seconds, and Clanton didn't fire any shots. However, the Doc Holliday line, "Well, you're a daisy if you do," was confirmed by many people who were there. A daisy referred to something of the best quality, hence the reason Holliday tells Ringo, "You're no daisy," after shooting him in the head. Johnny Ringo's death is much more mysterious than the movie shows. While he was found at the base of a tree like in the film, it was believed that he had taken his own life, although Earp later claimed that he was the one who shot Ringo. The attacks on the Earp brothers were more spaced out. Morgan and Virgil were shot months apart. The Vendetta ride wasn't the big deal the movie makes it out to be. It actually only resulted in 4 total deaths, including Frank Stillwell at the Tucson train station. Earp charging across the creek and gunning down Curly Bill? It didn't happen. Bill actually just disappeared, so his fate isn't really known. As for Doc Holliday, Earp never visited him at the sanitarium. Doc's final words were, "This is funny." He always thought that he would die in a gunfight with his boots on. Instead, he died in a bed being cared for by a nurse with bare feet. And finally, Wyatt Earp did marry Josephine Marcus and moved to Hollywood, where he became friends with early Western actors.